Welcome to Daily Focus. I'm going to have to hurry a little bit. Got caught on the phone, and I've got to drive a bus for a field trip to the orchards today. And so we are looking forward to that. Spend some time with kindergartners, one being my granddaughter, and some first graders. And that'll be a fun day today. I'm glad I get to drive the bus for that. Well, First Corinthians chapter 11 is really introducing the importance of the roles that God has created, and he's talking about roles in worship, and that a man is not to have his head covered. One of the reasons why men typically take their hats off when they go into a church service, oftentimes even uh, you know old time etiquette is a man takes his hat off when he walks into a building. I remember Tom Landry, the longtime coach of the Dallas Cowboys. If he was in a stadium that was enclosed, he never would wear a hat. If the stadium was open and outside, he would have his hat on. And someone asked him about that. He just simply said, "I was taught that it was disrespectful to wear a hat inside of a building." But there's just all of these things, but they all come back to this idea that there are roles that God gave. And there's sometimes some misunderstanding, but I think it's an important part. It says in verse number 4, every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head. For that is even all one as if she were shaven. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. In other words, wear a hat. And then he's going to explain what he's talking about. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is in the image of and glory of God, but the woman is the glory of the man. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. And so here's the concept is God is saying, I created man in my image, and I have created him with specific function, roles, and design. And he is to follow those designs, even in what God wanted for worship or prayer and prophesying. As he says, it's appropriate for a man to not cover his head. And I want it to be something that women do, and their hair is their glory. And it's this opportunity to see a distinction between men and women. Boy, we have been under attack to blur those distinctions, under attack to try to blend those two roles and to make there little or no difference or distinction between them. And yet, God clearly made a distinction. He is not saying that the woman is not made in the image of God, but specifically, he is saying that God made man, and then out of man, he made woman. He took a rib of Adam and he formed woman. And so she is out of the man, and there's a clear distinction in responsibility, roles, and design. And so today, when we are functioning, I think we need to stand in awe of a God who misses no details, who created everything intentionally, and everything has a specific design. And even in this concept in First Corinthians chapter 11, he is reminding us that, man, you have a responsibility and role before God. Woman, you have a responsibility and role before God. And they are distinctly different, and there is a clear chain of command. There is a clear distinction in how we are to perform and function. And so, well, I'll spend a little bit more time on it going forward. But today, I just wanted to touch on it, and but I got to get on the bus so I can drive for these kiddos today. But I hope you have a great day. Looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. God bless.